We're gonna have a little metal detecting adventure today. I am on a brand new permission, and the guy that owns this property, it's a couple hundred acres, his name is Bruce, and he has started, he's a metal detectorist, but he's just kind of started. And anyway, he's gonna meet me here after a bit. This is a little camp that he has down here where he kind of hangs out. The river's just down over the hill there. You can barely see it through the brush there and stuff. You can kind of see it there. And here's some few things that he's found around here. Lots of iron. These are old cooking kettles. This is a lintel to a fireplace. That's what holds up the stones over the front of the fireplace. You can see there's a lot of old pottery, oyster shells, old shovels, hose. This is an old hoe. So lots of stuff he's been finding in here, and he's got some stuff in his collection that he showed me. He's got like a Hibernia coin too, which is like 1720s or something. You can see there's a nice big stone foundation, goes all the way up there and all the way back here. This would have been like a basement under here. You can see there's some bricks here, so there's a fireplace where it's fallen over. You can see a bunch of bricks here. I'm using the small coil to get started with, but this is the first signal of the day that's not a piece of iron. So I thought we'd look at it together. Could be a shotgun shell. Not in that one. Not in that one. All right, it's in here, so it's pretty. Ooh. All right, so that is a big old chunk of melted lead right there. This could have been something that was in the house when it burned, if indeed this house burned. Or it could have been like from a Civil War camp out here. It's hard to say. I think this house was gone long before they had lead pipes and stuff, or pipes in the house that used lead solder. So that's a good find right there. Nice loud squeaker right on the surface. Big old piece of melted lead. I'm just going to hang around by the truck here until Bruce gets here. He should be here in just a little bit. That's where I found the lead. And you got another nice signal here, and it's out of the hole. And it might be this thing, might be a spoon or something. Ooh, wow. That is a hinge. That's a big old brass hinge. I can tell because I really hurt my thumb bad yesterday working on my truck, so I can't really use it too much. The black is actually blood underneath the fingernail. But yeah, that's a big old brass hinge. Beautiful big signal, just down an inch or two. So that tells me there could be anything here. Coins, buttons, bullets. Oh man, belt buckles. So I'm using the AT Max today. 0 program, 0 discrimination, maximum sensitivity. Got the small coil. Unfortunately, I have it set up for the water already, so I have the corded headphones, so you might not be able to hear it very well. But I got another signal here. I thought we'd dig it together. Right there. It sounds so much better with the headphones on, but I figure I might as well dig a few together. All right, that's a nice little squeaker. All right, so should be right in there. It's gonna be pretty shallow too, I can tell. It should be right in that loose stuff, or just, I can see it, I believe. I think that's probably it. There could be a shotgun shell or a piece of a spout to a canteen, or a big old piece of copper or something. Oh, it's a harmonica reed. So this was a harmonica that is all messed up. You can see a couple reeds in there. Now these date to about the Civil War, but most of them are post-Civil War. They were actually invented in France about, I think in the mid 1850s. And there was a number of them imported to the U.S. just prior to the Civil War, but not that many. So there's some debate as to whether or not the harmonica reeds we find are actually related to Civil War camps, or it's post-Civil War, like 1880s. In fact, I don't think there's really anything in writing where the soldiers say we sat around the campfire and, you know, worked on the harmonica or whatever they might have called it in that day. So there's actually some speculation that they didn't have them at all during the time. That's where I found the first target, and I got another small target right here. I'm hoping it's a button. Right there. Let's see if we can just go ahead and pop that out real quick, one-handed. All right. I think it's gonna be pretty shallow too, just by the sound of it. If it's nice and small, that might be it right here. It might be a Civil War bullet. Is it? That is a piece of pottery But there's something good right there. It's brass. Look at that. What do you make of that, huh? That's probably a piece of furniture, I would guess. Some type of, yeah, absolutely. In fact, Bruce has a piece of this. It looks almost identical to that. So it's all for furniture. It's like some type of decorative thing. You see it has a countersunk hole right there. So a wood screw would have gone into there. All right, got another little signal right here. Right about there. Not going to be too deep either, I don't think. Small. Everything's going to be small today. Nothing has it? Nice piece of crockery here. Excellent. Redware, actually. Oh, there it is, right there. I hope I didn't hit it. Another piece of brass. It is, oh, a lantern. I bet this is part of a lantern wick. That's what that is. To like a kerosene lantern. Okay, I went ahead and switched over to the other detector with a big Reaper coil and a wireless headphones because I think that there's so many targets out here. I can just lift the loop up a little bit since it's a bigger loop, and just lift it up a little bit and I'm hearing stuff fine. Got my first target out of the hole with the Reaper coil, and it's right in here. I think it's gonna be something small. Is that it? It's not quite as easy to pinpoint with this, but I just like the sound of it better, to be honest with you. I already had it already with that small coil. All right, it's in here, not in there. That's probably it. What is it? Could be a piece of spoon, or could be a silver something. I suspect it's a piece of pure spoon though. What do you think? Yep. Oh, here come doggies, doggies. That means Bruce is not far behind. Anyway, yeah, that's a pewter spoon bowl, kind of a small one. He's got a clevis on the front of that thing, clangs like crazy. Yeah, he's got a bunch of those dogs. He's got a bunch of sheep and goats and stuff like that. A nice little squeaker right in front of the old Jeep. And it's in this pile. That looks like some staining right there, so that might be it right there. What do you think? It's a little bit of soil staining. Right here, maybe? Here it is. What we have here is something brassy. I'm not sure what it is. Unfortunately, I can't use my thumb to clean it up for you too much, but it looks like maybe top to a parasol, like a little, I think it's got some iron in it. Like a little umbrella. I think, yeah, that's what that is. That's where the little veins would come up through it. Little spokey, spiky things. All right, pretty cool. Nice little chunk of brass. Had a nice big iron signal right here, and I dug it up. And you know what that is? If you've been watching my videos, you will know. This is a curry comb. This is what you would use to brush out horses. Would have had a wooden handle right here coming out. And on this side, it has these metal rows of metal teeth going across here. You drag that across their fur, and it takes out all the loose stuff, gets rid of all the loose matting that they might have on their backs or sides. Yep, nice little find right there. Really hard to preserve, but it's a good piece of history. But down to the bottom of the hole, I found this is a little piece of coppery thing. Looks almost like a bell. You know, it's not brass though, but it has that kind of look to it. Not sure what it is. Probably part of a lantern. Yeah, that's what it is. Part of a lantern. Everything's part of a lantern. Well, this isn't so good. It's my first pie plate of the day. This is for like a pie of some sort. Could be like a custard cream pie or something else. I think it's supposed to be actually 97 tomorrow, and the river's getting low enough that I'm going to want to start getting in the water now for the rest of the summer. So this might be my last land hunt. Hope you enjoyed the little adventure. Next time, pot of gold.
She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big